Hey guys, what's going on? So today's video is gonna be a bit more, no reaction, no nothing like that. Um, Today's video is gonna be a little bit about myself and, what I went through in junior high. I almost completed high school, still have about 2 years left, sorry, of high school, and then, I graduate. But I just wanted to quickly make this quick video, just, let you guys know a little bit about myself. Instead of using my, camera on my phone to do this, I wanted to actually use my actual camcorder. But anyway, so today I wanted to, I guess, talk a little bit about myself and how, bullying, one of the things that I got bullied about a lot in school and how I dealt with it. So growing up, junior high mostly, and also elementary. Well, elementary and junior high were the worst because, I was pulled back a grade, meaning I'm about a year and a half older than everyone else every single year. So when I graduate, I'll be 19. I'm going to be 18 this year. But the most annoying thing about it is people would always ask me, why are you this age and in this grade? And, it really got annoying having to tell people that, I was going to be 18 or I was going to be 16 in grade 9 or something. And it does happen a bit still, but not like, as demanding as, well, you should be at this grade, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And really, I shouldn't be doing anything because of what other people tell me. Because to be honest, man, I don't know, maybe some of you are watching and, maybe you're the same as me. And maybe you were pulled back a grade, and maybe, you're going to deal with the fact of, maybe you're dealing with the stress of being asked, how old are you in this grade, or why are you in this grade and how old you are. Really, to be honest, when it comes down to it, when you graduate, when you step up on that stage and you get your diploma or whatever, no one's going to care how old you are, when you graduate. No one's going to care how old you were when you started high school. Everyone's just going to be happy they graduated. So that's one thing that I really keep in mind whenever people ask me that, or whenever people kind of, elementary, junior high, I wasn't really worrying about high school, but, now when it comes down to, when it comes down to it, it really doesn't matter how old you were when you started high school, or by the time you finish high school, how old you are. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about, my struggle with acne. Junior high, when I was about 13 or 14 years old, I started getting acne. Going through the good old-fashioned puberty. And the most annoying part about it was that, being judged because of what I look like was the hardest thing ever. Obviously, a lot of you are like, well, dude, junior high was like the worst for everyone because everyone doesn't know who they are or what they're doing. That's true. That's true. Here's the deal, though. When it comes down to it, you get all these, the don't judge me challenge or whatever, and they're basically saying, don't judge people because of what they look like, because, you'll never know how they turn out in a couple of years. It's like those people who are like, they bully the kid who's an insane nerd with glasses and all that in junior high, and then they come to high school and they're like this super ripped, really handsome guy or whatever. That's not me, by the way. I wasn't ever that kid. But the one thing that I find really annoying about the fact of, being bullied, being made fun of, is that when people do put you down, when people put me down personally because of what I look like, I felt like I wasn't good enough and that I wasn't going to amount to anything because I didn't look like these people. And I looked at celebrities who are about my age. You get all these celebrities on, all these kids shows on Family, and, these, you got Grayson Chance and, sorry to say, Bieber or whatever, and, they have this, like, perfectly natural, perfectly smooth skin, and I'm sitting here with, like, humongous things of acne all over my face. And even today, I still struggle with it. I don't know if you guys probably can see since it's like HD video, but I still do struggle with it up here, on my forehead a little bit. Getting rid of it is not like, it's not, flip of the switch. It's not easy. It takes time, preparation of, eating the right things, of which are hard, by the way. when it comes down to it, that's the hardest part. Eating the right foods, drinking the right things, and you still want to eat and drink the things that you used to before you had acne. You know, Dr. Pepper for me, for instance, is a really big stop drinking it, or you're gonna get acne. I've actually stopped. I've toned down the drinking of it, and candy or whatever, because obviously people know that candy and sugar are the leading causes. Also, not enough sleep, too much stress, whole bunch of factors lead to acne. But the one thing of how I got over, getting bullied by it and getting made fun of is because of the fact that I knew that soon enough I knew that I would meet people who struggled with the same thing that I did. I would meet people who did struggle with acne, have struggled with acne, are struggling with acne, are struggling with being bullied, abused, made fun of, and having the fact of that, what, I'm not alone through this. There are many people going through this at the same time that I am. And that's honestly the one thing that I always keep in mind whenever I am made fun of. For instance, I'm a musician. I'll link you guys my music channel, but very crappy audio, by the way. I've been made fun of because of my voice. I found out about a year or two ago that I only had one vocal cord, and that was a bit disheartening, even though amazingly the doctor is even saying, what, best way to heal your voice and make your voice louder is to sing. And that's what I started doing, and I joined a choir in my school, and I did that. I failed it, but I mean, it was a good experience nonetheless, even though I kind of lost the credit. But the one thing that for those of you who are being bullied and made fun of because of what you look like, don't give up. Don't lose hope, because things are always going to get better no matter what. So that kind of explains to you a little bit about myself. I didn't really want to make a humongously, hugely long video that'll take years to upload, but that's kind of about, myself and how I got through it. And, maybe you're going through the same thing I did, being bullied, made fun of, and all that. And kind of my advice to you and how to get through it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.